spoiler alert, I finished something.
This is going to be hard. It was hard, really hard. And the hardest thing, people keep saying to me, why are you doing 75 days? That's so long. Yeah, it's actually really long. Just relax, just relax. Ooh, 75 hard. It's like 5:40. I'm just gonna have to go.
This is one woman's attempt to finish something. And on the way, I worked out why I don't finish things. I did a 75 hard for me, not a 75 medium, not a 75 soft, a 75 hard for me. Because I don't really care about other people's rules. All I care about is myself. And all you care about is yourself as well. My rules were 1 hour of exercise every day, 2 liters of water, Duolingo, 30 minutes of productivity or creativity. So instead of this, read a self-help book, because I mean, I've read all the books and I've still not changed. So it was about action taking. Let's get to it. Run the VT.
It was hard getting up this morning because I didn't really sleep very well, but I did wake up to a very motivating message from my boyfriend, and I thought, you know what, I've said I'm going to do it, I'm going to have to do it now, so I'm doing it. I don't really want to. I want the results, but I don't actually want to do all the hard work. Would rather just be in bed and be unhealthy, but you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. Living my best life, that includes health. Bam, bam, bam. Let's get it. Check out the fit. Oh, Kappa, darling. Most days I don't actually leave my house. So I started with walking in the gym to get me through the door. If you're starting from zero like me, launching straight into a 4 or 5 day strength training routine will have you starting strong but fizzle out fast. So set the bare minimum and you'll find you eventually want to do more. I closed my rings. 45-minute workout. I did 5-minute step machine at the end, which I've never done the step machine before. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm on one. And then I went, sat in the steam room. I talked to people in the sauna. I don't do that. I don't talk to people in the sauna. I close my eyes and pretend like I just don't exist. So yeah, day 3 or 4, day 4 is just, wow, I'm a different person already. Yeah, I'm gonna go home, cook some food. Oh, my ninja. Oh shit, it's 40. I can drive faster. No wonder I'm pissed off behind me. Sorry. I'm gonna do 10 minutes Duolingo, and the 30 minutes of productivity is gonna be the Notion template. But then I'm also gonna do the dishes, which now obviously I should be doing the dishes anyway. That shouldn't be productivity, but the fact is I actually haven't done dishes for about a week. So yeah, it counts as productivity when you're like just not doing it. This is what I mean by 30 minutes productivity is apparently I just don't do things. I just don't do things. I'm just gonna do some washing like an adult, and just kind of just do it and just like just keep on top of it. I don't know, we'll see. I completely forgot that I'm not a morning person. Well, I wasn't. It's 6:45 and I was like, oh, come on, get out of bed, you lazy bitch. 6:45. I don't know how I've done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fast system outside.
And on day 8, I left the country. So this, as you shall see, is a very normal part of my life. I'm hardly ever in the same place for long, which contributes to the lack of routine and the laundry piling up. I am in Spain now, as you can tell, because I'm in a movie. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Do you know what? Anyone do? I did 75 hard days. I don't know what it's called. And now you're not doing a proper 75 hard. Shush.
try your 75 hard in Spain with an alcoholic mother. No, she's not alcoholic, I promise. That's really mean. We just love a drink. We absolutely don't. We love a drink. We landed last night and I said, oh, should we go straight to dinner? Yeah. Where do you want to go? Well, maybe go to that burger place. And I said, oh, it wasn't open on Tuesday last time we were here. And she goes, what about the Chinese? Chinese? I said, Chinese? I'm on a diet. And she was like, oh. Anyway, I actually, later on in the evening, I said, look, Mum, if you want to go to the Chinese one time this week, I think I could probably get away with some nice noodles and we'll just call it a day. My main tool to tackle Spain is intermittent fasting. I'm just gonna try and not eat any food until the afternoon evening, where I'll be eating a lot of food, but not still in a calorie deficit. Oh, also, I've failed twice. 2 days have failed. I didn't do 30 minutes of productivity. I'm not bitching and moaning. Just gonna get on with it. No, my record is tarnished and I have to live with that, and that's the whole point, you know? We don't get any do-overs. So I'm going to try and do my productivity now in the morning, because what happens is I get to like the end of the day and I'm like, shit, I need to do Duolingo and productivity. Do Duolingo for 10 minutes. I'm dying. I'm so tired. Like, pagar la cuenta. And I just think, do you know what? I need to just go to sleep. We just have to be better.
I mean, this is a children's burger. It's massive. Here's what I ate. I'm absolutely devastated that they gave me a full fat Coke, to be honest. But I think it's an important lesson that one Coke isn't going to kill your progress, but it will ruin your day if you let it. And I didn't let it. I am going for a walk. Ooh, yeah. I have never in my life worn a headscarf like this. I have no idea what's come over me. Is this like a subliminal trend I've seen? Anyway, let's get some strips in. I've just come back from dinner, and I think I'm realising the hardest thing about like being on a holiday and just life in general is I really like a sweet treat. I love a dessert. I love, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, which in the UK, even just going out in the UK, like now, a lot of the restaurants have calories on the menu, so you can kind of, especially if you're planning your whole day, you know you're going out and you can find the menu online, etc. Because half the time you can actually, if you just pre-plan and organise your day around it, you can have a great, you know, great meal out, still have a sweet treat. But here, it's just no way of knowing like what you're eating, which is fine, normal day to day, and also fine for a holiday. Like, you should be allowed to go on holiday and eat what you want. You're not going to put on that much weight. You're not going to ruin much progress for 1 week. You can easily get back on track if you are on a training thing. However, with this kind of challenge, that's not an option, which is good because I think it's habit forming and it's just learning about myself and why I want things and what I should do about that in the future. It's hard. It's hard. Doing all right. The world isn't ending because I haven't had a chocolate brownie with ice cream. But yeah, it's really eye-opening just how much I just want to reach for a drink, reach for a margarita, you know, a Vino Blanco. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
It's all over. Stop it. I know. I'll be crying, I know. This is why we have yogurt with granola and fruit, because not no yogurt. And that is a portion. Oh my god. What did you say, Mum? You said you put hot water.
I just put a little sprinkling of hot water, boiling water. I like to warm it up a bit and make my flakes go soggy. Soggy flakes.
Cornflakes with hot water.
No,
It's
just,
like hot
only
water.
just a splash.
But it's like you're not. Oh, liver.
What are you laughing at? What's
It said Oliver.
Oliver?
It said
yeah.
gruel, like an orphanage.
Can I have some more?
Just, oh my, that cracks me up. Once again, the devil tempted. Ah. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna apologise for this camera angle. That's just what's happening. See, that's the thing. If I was staying at home with my mum, I would have had a chippy. I would have Googled how many calories there are in a X portion of chips. You know, it's probably a small. I probably would have gone for a small because I was a heathen. And then I would have just not eaten dinner. I would have had that for lunch and dinner and tried to survive off just a portion of chips just because I wanted it, and I was, oh, bye. And then walk back along. But what number? Oh, that's me.
Oh.
That's my mum. Yeah.
From the council.
Oh, yeah. If you just pop in there. There you go. Have fun. Right. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. What was I going to say? And then I would have just survived with that. And that's not having any willpower, and you're not any better of it. But if that is all you're surrounded with, how can you be expected to have willpower? It's just a struggle. Surround yourself with people who make your journey easier. You're not going to be able to achieve your results if you're struggling and battling with your partner, with your family. It's just going to make it 10 times easier. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible. Is that a double negative? Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying it's going to be very, very hard. So if you're struggling right now, it's because you're in a tough environment. So if you can have someone who's in your corner helping you make best decisions. I just had to say to my mum, like, stop offering me a glass of wine, because one day I'm going to break and I'm going to say yeah. I know that comes from a point of privilege, being able to not live at home and being able to do this with my partner so that there's less temptation. But yeah, struggle city. I think I might be excited to go to the gym.
Yeah, that's right. Just put the rubbish in there.
What the fuck? What the fuck? First things first, did not want to go to the gym. Yeah, the very last thing I wanted to do was go to the gym. I've had a lovely weekend. However, I've had a lot of people cooking for me. I just wasn't able to control my calories as well as I thought I could without like just being like a weirdo in the corner just eating salad. And I'm just not about that life. I'm not wasting precious time don't do that often when I literally sit in my house on my own. And when you've gone to multiple barbecues, yeah, it just gets a bit ridiculous. So yeah, the inevitable has happened, and I have most definitely lost about, what are you doing walking into the road like that? I have most definitely lost a couple weeks of progress, I won't lie, but I would trade it all in a heartbeat for the weekend that I just had. I didn't want to go to the gym, went to the gym anyway, decided to give myself a calorie goal rather than a time goal, because then I was starting to feel myself kind of taking the piss. I could feel myself not wanting to do my workout plan, so I just went off the rails, just completely made it up, and had a wonderful time. I actually had a lovely time, threw in a few exercises that I haven't done in a while, but I have a good understanding of what I'm doing, so I can kind of do that and cover a few different muscle groups or whatever. But I was just looking, basically keeping an eye on my heart rate, blah 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 blah. And I know for a fact I'm a changed person. I've not gone to the sauna. I've not done a little cheeky steam session. I have gone bish bash bosh in the gym and out again like I'm some kind of gym bro, which is a surprise to me, because honestly normally the only way you can get me to the gym is if I go to the sauna afterwards. Mainly I just want to get home, buy some food, do some sewing and do some just like hobby stuff, just get myself like feeling good, and continuing on from this lovely weekend, and just kind of ignoring the fact that I might have, you know, gained some fat, and just get over it. Life, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. No wonder I was feeling like absolute crap, because this is a recipe for disaster. There is a floor. Put my sewing machines down there. Oh, I need to find some storage. I need to just finish decorating with that. I keep meaning to do a check-in. I keep thinking, oh, maybe I should film a really nice check-in where I like put some makeup on and do like lighting setup, and so I just didn't do it. It's like day 29, 30. Which, if I'd have done a 30-day program, that would be the end. There would have been no check-ins, just because I didn't want to get ready. So I've now gone the complete opposite. I've had a cup of tea. I've not showered. I'm just like... So a few things I wanted to check in to say, that people keep saying to me, why are you doing 75 days? That's so long. Yeah, it's actually really long. Every time I look at my Notion calendar thing, I'm like, wow, long way to go. But it's been amazing, because actually, let's just say you do a 30-day program for change, you know, habits and stuff. You get to the end of the 30 days. If you've not done very well, then that's it. You've done, and then you move on. I've not done very well. The normal 70-day hard, 75-day hard, 75 hard days, I don't know what it's called. I don't care, because I'm not following their rules. You're meant to restart every time you miss something, which I decided I wasn't going to do, because that just tells me in my brain that it's totally fine, you can just start again. So I decided to do it like a tarnished mark, a black mark on my report card, and I would look at the end and just see how many times I failed, and either tack some days onto the end or do some kind of forfeit or punishment. I don't know. I should probably have decided that. But either way, I look back every time I enter the details onto my checklist. I look back and I go, oh, it makes me cringe. So I think that's actually good. It puts me off missing things. I've realised how it's going to work. You spend the first 30 days deciding, you know, trying your best, just seeing how you go, putting the same amount of energy like you always would put in, and seeing why you're failing, seeing what's happening there. Why are you repeatedly making certain bad decisions? What are you doing that needs to change? I've now done that, and I actually can see from what I've written down and from delivering it why I've been failing now and in the past, etc. Then I'm going to spend the next, I don't know, 10 days or so just implementing those changes slowly, because Doing things slightly different, making sure that I do my Duolingo or my meditations that I want to do in the morning before I start work, so that I'm not rushing at the end of the day. Making sure I actively write down what my productivity or creativity I want to do for the day is, to work out whether I'm going to have to do it after work or before work, or whether it's something I can do on my lunch break. And then organising when I'm going to do the gym routine around that, because if you get to the end of the day and you realise that, you know, I really want to make a pair of trousers, I can't do that while I'm working. I also can't do that at the gym. So one's going to have to lose, which most likely it's probably going to be the gym, because I really just want to make some trousers, which I'm almost done. Actually just rolled over them. I'm just making some trousers at the moment. I'm going to wear them tonight. Apparently. They've not, do they look like clown pants at the moment? And the gym shouldn't be going, because the gym is very important. So today I'm going to go for I'm walking around to my mum's house so that we can get a lift to this event we're going to tonight. So I'll get like a half an hour walk in then. So I'm going to do a half an hour walk on my lunch. I've got probably about an hour or so before I can start work, so I'm just going to finish off these trousers. It won't take that long, and that's done then, and that's just what we're going to do. I might even do some yoga stretching for 20 minutes, so that, yeah. So like I was saying, slowly make those changes, and then for the last 30 plus days, hopefully I can start making these changes before I've got 30 days left. But yeah, then I can just go hard and really try and make the habits. What I've been doing is habit forming bad habits, or continuing bad habits. Some have made new bad habits. So you have to be careful when you're habit forming, that you're forming the good habits, the correct habits. Habits. Another thing to note, I'm not fighting the system anymore. I'm just going to pay for cloud.
This is a very amazing and important decision, which you will find out in a later video why.
Just stop stressing yourself out. When you have time to sort the rest of your life out and reduce the thousands of videos and photos you have on your phone, then you can stop, because you only pay per month. Stop paying then, but right now, reduce the stress, pay for cloud storage. Oh God, I hate the world. Just to recap, because I haven't done a check-in, I've really enjoyed it. It's been really hard. The bit that I thought was hard, that was going to be hard, hasn't been the hardest bit. Not drinking alcohol hasn't actually been that hard, because, well, it just hasn't. I went to Spain with my mum. I did not drink. I don't know how. It was a pure miracle. I went to a barbecue with my partner and everyone was drinking. And we were like, and yeah, we faded fast. I won't lie, we faded fast. But we made it through, but we did it together, and then we went home and we had a lovely evening and we had the best of both. So I was like, wow. And then we had a lovely few days with his friends and we didn't really drink. And we all just had a nice dinner. Didn't drink. Stayed up playing games, didn't drink. Wow. Now, does that mean I'm never going to drink again? No. No. Sorry. I'm just not, it's not going to happen. But at least, like, I know that I can not drink when I need to. So that hasn't been as hard, but it has been really hard is the exercise, because obviously we knew that. That's why I'm not doing the proper 75 hard, because I can't do 2 45 minutes of exercise. But I can. That's the thing. I don't know why I'm saying can't. I can. I actually can. There was a point actually in the first few weeks where I thought, I can do this. I'm nailing this. Let's up the ante. Let's just do the full shebang. And then I just nosedived into badness. So the weekend was the best weekend ever. So I'll just work harder. It's spurred me on to work harder. It's reminded me that I need to get to a certain place in my life where those weekends or those weeks away and loss of progress or whatever doesn't affect you, because you're already in a good state. If you're in a bad state and then you have like a debaucherous weekend, you're just going to be in a worse state. And that's how I got myself into this mess. It's just continuing like, maintenance, bad, maintenance, bad, maintenance, bad. We're just going to bam up that maintenance so that we can I don't know why I did that. We're back on it. Those are the bullet points. Writing down what we want to do and achieve for the day in terms of my specific checklist. A to-do list as well. It's like, it's nice, but it's not going to be like, oh my God, if you haven't ticked everything off your to-do list, you're gonna die. Because I have noticed I've started to get some obsessive tendencies
in terms of like control, when I'm weighing my food, being out of my comfort zone, not being able to know what my calorie deficit is, not being able to know, like losing charge on my watch and not knowing how many calories I burn. If you feel those thoughts creeping in, just keep a check on them, because you just need to make sure that you need to just be aware that they're not the healthiest of thoughts when they're all compiled together. A few thoughts here and there, but so I've actively in some cases been taking myself into situations where I haven't got control, letting someone else cook for me, not being obsessed about what's going into my body, and just trying to do my best where I can, because you also don't want to live a life where you never leave the house and everything has to be, you never eat out because you don't know what it is. Just, we want to live lovely, healthy lives. This is the check-in. I also can't even fake an old check-in because I've changed my hair about 4 times in the past 30 days. Like, under this, I'm like basically blonde. So I did not start this blonde. So there will be no trickery here. There will be no thank you, welcome. I've just finished week 1. No, there's none of that here. So, breathe. Let's get on with my day. So today I am filming a tape for a toothpaste commercial. They're like, lick your teeth. Okay. I don't know. I don't think they want me to look sexy. That you're not meant to look sexy, but I think I look a bit deranged when I'm like. So we'll see how that goes. What is life? Such a weird job. I did my nails as well. That was on my to-do list yesterday. I've just put some gel, like Builder gel, just to strengthen my natural nails. No extensions this time, just slowly growing them out. And then I just put some green tips. So yeah, definitely DIY all the way. Did my own nails, did my own hair, did my own life. Hello, my name is Fia Houston Hamilton. I was supposed to leave 10 minutes ago, but I don't care because look at my new trousers. Can't be asked moving the camera, but look at them. Clothes that fit with pockets. Whoop. Yeah, I'm thrilled. You might be alright. I've just got some shoes in the way.
If you twist it, should be alright.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, lean it back down to you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Didn't realise it was going to be so many steps. And it's in. I won't lie. I actually just Googled I Pinterested fur throw leather couch. How do I just make it look nice? So, yeah. Now we just need to put something on the walls. And I am in my comfy pajamas because I've just had a shower because I have just done my first HIIT class of this challenge. And apart from the first 3 minutes or so, I pretty much hated every second of it, and now understand why I've been failing this entire time. Because if you just try and carbon copy other people and what they're doing without finding actually what you enjoy, and just keep trialing things out until you find something you enjoy, you're just going to be like, I hate exercise. I don't hate exercise. I've actually exercised in the past. I know I have. And I've enjoyed it. Different things. I do jiu-jitsu. I can exercise. I can enjoy it. But I cannot for the life of me enjoy a HIIT workout. My friend loves them. She sent me this 28-day challenge. She's on day 21. She looks fantastic. She's loving every minute. I'm so happy for her. I just can't. I'm on day, I don't even know what day it is. think I'm on day 30 or something. Let me find out actually.
Let me get old Notion up here. Get Notion all up in my beard. 75 hard. 75 hard. Day 35. 35, right. I am on day 35. And I've just done day 1 of that 28-day HIIT challenge. Now, if I'd have decided that with my 75 challenge, I'm going to do a HIIT workout and a walk every day, or even just, yeah, HIIT workout 30 minutes and a 30-minute walk every day. Day 1, by day 2, I think I would have failed, because I don't want to do that again tomorrow. I might do it again in the future, just because you need to just get out of your comfort zone and just do things that you don't enjoy for whatever reason, just occasionally. But I certainly could not do that for 75 days. Are you kidding me? So yeah, explore, trial, find out what works for you. If you hate it, work out why you hate it, because you might just be being lazy. But ultimately, I have done 35 days of essentially walking and eating less food, and I've lost 3 kilos. So the problem with the whole, oh, you know, if you fail, you fail, you have to start over again. So many people fail, obviously, because it's stupidly hard, which is the whole point of it. It's a mental toughness challenge. And then they can't start again because it's just too soul destroying. So they just give up, and then that's it. That's the end of it. Bye. That just seems a bit redundant to me, and that's just not how like life works. And that is why you then put it all back on, or you go back to square one. Whatever your goals are, you go back to square one. So by being held accountable and knowing that you're gonna fail, but you have to carry on and have to find ways of carrying on that work for you in the long run, that's the only way you can survive. Because you need to be, if you want to do a 30-day challenge, do a 30-day challenge, fill your boots. However, you then don't just go back to what you were doing before, because that's why you needed to do a 30-day challenge in the first place. You need to set a standard and change your habits, and then like have fun, like go wild, maybe like party one weekend, great. Back to good habits. Maybe 30-day challenge, woo 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 woo, but back to good habits. Like none of that, you don't need to go, like don't go down. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep these in. I might take them out in a sec. I was meant to have 200 grams of yogurt with my breakfast this morning, and I didn't. And I'm now meant to have a protein shake. So I'm going to attempt to mix them all together and see what happens. It's nice. It's really nice, actually. It's a bit thick. Just eating plain yogurt, it's not for me. So this is like a souped up yogurt shake thing. Yeah, sound. I look tired now. I look absolutely knackered. It was a good class. I didn't burn as many calories as I thought I would, but I never do. I feel like I'm working hard, but then I'm just not burning enough calories. So doing a short 30-minute class isn't the best for me. I'm not good. I don't think I'm going to be getting up at 6:30 to do this. I've got work to do. I've got a full day of work ahead of me. So absolutely everyone who smashes the gym in the morning, goes for runs, like you're nailing it. Maybe I'll get there one day. Small steps. I'm going to the gym now, so that's a big step, and I think I want to jump to that bit where I'm loving life and going to the gym at 6:30 a.m. and I just need to be patient that I know that time will come. The mirror has arrived. It's broken. What the hell? I did not break this. This is not me. Hey there.
I'm on day 41. The mission so far has been successful, on plan. That's not it. 30 days to try and fail, 15 days to work out why you failed and what needs to be done to not fail, and slowly implement changes throughout those 15 days, so you're not just like bam, all in one go. And then 30 days of habit forming. Oh baby. Today I did cardio, interval training, had so much fun. Like, watched a video explaining cash ISAs, finance and fitness, baby. We're gonna be fit and financially well. The moment that I've realised is I just get bored. So I'm trying to just do random things, just keep me going, keep my body moving, keep those calories being burnt, keep burning calories, keep eating in the calorie deficit, and just stay consistent by being inconsistent. That's what works for me. Some days I do weight training, some days I do carnival training. Go to the carnival, run away. Cardio, interval training, Pilates, body combat, walking, like whatever the bloody hell you want, but just do something. And I seem to be enjoying it. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, gonna have a protein shake. Who the fuck am I? Boom. That video photo, is it? Yeah. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out, a town down. Doo 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 doo.
I'm on day 41 of this 75 hard-ish. And weird things keep happening in the gym. Today, we're in the sauna and some guy pours an entire 750 milliliter bottle of Volvic all over himself. Now, I'm not saying that that's like a crime or anything. It's a victimless crime, really, because we're sweating all over the place. Like, a bit of water won't do anyone any harm. In fact, like, it's probably giving them a good wash. But it was weird to watch. And on top of that, I have done probably the sweatiest workout of my entire challenge so far, and in classic fashion, forgotten to pack any spare gym clothes. It's not a good look, but day 41 done. Smash the cows, ready to take on the world. Ugh, fucking hell.
Feel lucky to have great friends.
Beers and mates.
Now, like, when anything happens, I met this bloke, like, surfer dude, and he said
We slept under the stars and got eaten alive. I'm fuming.
Yep.
We decided to hike to this pub for a really long time for a Sunday roast. And when we arrived, it was in between the roast times and all they had was fry food. So there we have it. This is what I ate that day. What the fuck? It's like, I'm like peeling from the midgie bites. What if I scar? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to like moisturize and I'm gonna have to get a friend. I think I put too much cream on my face. Oopsie! Just go for a walk. That's all I have to say. This is your sign. Just pop some trainers on and go out for a walk. You'll feel better, I promise. I thought I'm gonna go walk to the post office on my lunch break, have some food afterwards, and well, what a mistake that was. The entire town smells of fish and chips. Like the entire town, like the length and breadth of the town smells of salt and vinegar. And I am on day 50 something of this 75-day challenge. I've lost like 4 kilos. I'm doing so well just walking, eating calorie deficit. I did not need this. I step into the centre of town. Every 5th person has a soggy bag in their hands. The thing is, if you're from England, you know it's Fish Friday. You know, that's just a thing. It's a Thursday, guys. It's not Fish Thursday. It took everything to not get myself a cheeky bag, but I'm not going to risk it all for a battered cod today. So I picked up some chicken raiders, so a little snack, get back on track. I'm excited, and my sexy bestie is gonna run me through a Blaze class. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keel over. Outfit check. I look ridiculous. EJ let me borrow her heart rate monitor. She is, of course, not that unfit.
My name's EJ, or Erica. You might see Erica on the. Yeah, no, you're so welcome. Thanks, guys.
Maybe I hold it up like this. No, I don't care. I'm in the street. I don't give a fuck. So I think this challenge has made me realise this is not sponsored. This was just free at an event. And this challenge has made me realise that I used to get really stressed thinking about all the things I needed to do. Like I didn't have enough time to do all the things I needed to do. But that's because I spent a lot of time doing things that I don't need to do and that waste time, that aren't really doing anything. And when you have a list of things like you have to do, whether that's like this challenge stuff or just in general life stuff, and you prioritize those things, and then after that you then prioritize the things that are going to make you better as a person or fulfill you in some way, not just things that you just want to do. Because obviously I just want to sit on my couch eating chocolate biscuits, watching Real Housewives. I don't watch Real Housewives. What do I watch? I don't know, just random stuff. But like that's not going to fulfill me. That's not going to improve me. So I've been filling that time instead with sewing and being creative and being productive, doing my tax return, and I'm just like, wow, and that's done now. Like, and I feel great, and I just think that yeah, that's the point, I guess, is that you have time to do things. You're just doing the wrong things. So make sure you're doing the things that you need to do, like showering and going for a walk and doing your washing. Wash your clothes, and then
then do stuff and working. Obviously you need to work. Well, you don't need to work. Some of you don't need to work. Good for you. And then once you've done that, think, okay, what's going to make me feel better? What's going to improve my life? Learning a language, you know, reading a book that you really like. So yeah, just do that. Find that you'll still have time to watch Real Housewives. You will, but at least you've done all the other things first, and you're not sacrificing in like progressing. It's all about progressing in your life and being present, moving forward but staying still. I just watched a video on Instagram that was like, if you're having porridge oats with a scoop of protein and a dollop of peanut butter and that's it, you're missing out. And then she proceeded to bake some concoction for 45 minutes. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to microwave a sachet, not even just like measure it out my own porridge. I'm actually just get sachets of porridge oats, ready flavoured, 2 minutes in the microwave, bit of banana, bit of peanut butter. I might, like, I haven't got 45 minutes. I can't be bothered to do that. So I'm not missing out, actually. You're missing out, because I've spending 45 minutes full while you're still hungry. I need to tidy this room. But I just, do you know what? I love them. Who gives a fight? They're just bones. Why do people tell me that just something that I can't change about myself is so horrible? Doesn't make any sense. They're beautiful. The Midgie Bites. The Midgie Bites have resurfaced. The bastards. I had a facial, loved every minute. But the Midgie Bites have come back, which is crazy. Anyway, I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm going to start a new skincare regime next week after I've filmed for a well-known sink. Sorry, the kettle is boiling in the background. I thought I'd just jump in and say that this week I think I'm going to try intermittent fasting for just funsies. I'm going to try intermittent fasting, no calorie counting, intuitive eating, and just see what happens. I've been calorie counting for so long now that I kind of know what most of my meals have. I know which meals are like high protein meals and stuff. And I might try a few cute new recipes for high protein meals and just kind of do that and see how we go. Because at the end of the day, people are saying like, oh, you know, how to lose weight without counting calories. I don't count calories. These fitness influencers have been working out for years, so they know what roughly is in the meals that they're making. If you're new to fitness and to kind of body recomposition and all this kind of, you know, diet changing and stuff, you don't know how many calories are in olive oil and why it's shocking. So you either need to have someone make a plan for you, which I did have previously. She's amazing. I might link her. And I do dabble with some of her meals and stuff, but even then I was putting them religiously into MyFitnessPal because different brands have different calories. It's also not accurate anyway. Nothing's accurate, so don't like live your life by it. But you do have to do some kind of research to do intuitive eating. You can't just kind of out of nowhere just go, I'm just going to eat what I want, because you don't know what you want. You don't know what you need. So yeah, if you can bear to do it, take a little bit of time, a few weeks, months maybe, because this is a lifestyle change at the end of the day. It's not like a quick fix. Take a bit of time to maybe even track what you're eating anyway. So not change any of your diet, just track what you eat, what you like to eat, and then just kind of assess, oh my God, actually I'm not getting enough protein, or actually I'm really not eating enough calories, or I'm eating way too many calories. No wonder I'm not losing weight even though I'm eating healthy stuff, because I'm actually eating a lot of calories. So yeah, take that time, and then I'm probably going to refilm this when I don't have Midgie bites. And then once you've done that, track the new meals, get a cycle. You want a good cycle of meals that you can, a good set of meals that you can cycle around for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And then the world is your oyster, baby. Throw those scales away and enjoy the fruits of your labour. Yeah. Anyway, intuitive fasting. It is 11:30. I am doing I guess what they call a dirty fast, because I have like coffees and teas and stuff. Coffees and teas, basically. Water, coffee, tea. Until just as long as I can bear, which just feels a bit wrong, to be honest. Is just skipping breakfast, but we'll talk about that. So yeah, I'm gonna have another cup of tea, and then yeah, I'm probably doing it all wrong, to be honest. That's probably what it is. The cup of tea is probably ruining the fast or whatever. But oh well.
I have decided that my bottom is getting too small in comparison to my legs. God damn it. I think I'm going to have to start lifting weights. God. I've been doing like leg presses and stuff just because like I find them fun. And I haven't realised that what I've been basically doing is maintaining the muscle in my legs, eating plenty of protein and actually just cutting correctly, but not doing any, because my bum was all fat. When I'm losing the fat, just losing the bum. Never, ever lose the bum. So yeah, I'm going to do some hip thrusts, I think. I'm just going to do a full routine now. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. The Midgie bites pretty much gone. I'm filming on Friday. It's Wednesday. I'm filming on Friday, so I've had a lot of time. I just picked up my products that I ordered after my facial. My skin is looking pretty damn good. This is like no makeup whatsoever. So, well, this is apart from my bloody tattooed eyebrows. Microblading. So yeah, I'm excited to get started on those. I'll wait until after filming just in case I have any reactions or purges or whatever, but yeah. I think this sample of tinted moisturiser, I don't know, I think it might be the wrong shade, I'm not sure. Like the Tin Man. Oh dear. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still wearing the same outfit from yesterday. I took it off to sleep, but I was gonna go for a walk and I thought, well, I'm just gonna put this back on. I'm gonna take it off now and just go have a bath and, but I just thought, I hate washing. I hate doing washing. Why would I make something else dirty again when I can just, I'm not going to go see anyone. So
Anyway, that explains that before anyone comes at me. If I even post a photo or video from what I did yesterday, so you might not even know. So I've just told you for no reason and I'm going to cut it out. Who knows? The point is, I've just looked around my living room and it's tidy. And I don't think I've tidied. I don't think I've done anything. I put my washing away yesterday, but I've not gone like, oh, let me do a tidy. So that means that I have developed a tidy habit and may be one step closer to being a tidy person. It's like day 68. What can I say? That was underwhelming.
Oh my god, look at this face. I've got the biggest smile on my face. I just never want to forget this feeling. I've just finished a cheeky little episode, 2 scenes. It's just great, absolutely fantastic. Just want to do this all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna drive home now and get sewing. This is me going for a walk when I didn't want to. I thought I'd share because it's not always what you want to do, but you should really leave your house at least once a day. Literally look like a mad woman. In these foam slippers. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. But at least I'm out the house walking.
It'll be great. You and me, a mother-daughter thing. We can talk about all the embarrassing things you love to bring up. You know the gallery's open on weekends. Mom, please.
I'm like in such a bad mood. Just sat here eating my ice cream. And I get like a buzz on the door. And look who arrived. My friend sent me flowers and chocolates and yeah. Come on. My family loves football and I hate it. So I take my own projects over so I can still spend time with them without being bored, and I highly recommend. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing, and sometimes it's just nice to coexist.
Ella no bebe vino.
I'm going to say that but hi, it's my video diary for when I
Look at my hair. I look fucking awful.
awful video diary for when what? For when I have on my 2nd or 3rd hip replacement in the retirement home, and I just go back and think fondly of the times when I could go and exercise.
Oh my lord.
I almost didn't do the class, and I'm starting to think that if I don't want to do something, it's probably a good idea, and I should do it. And anything that I do want to do, it's probably a bad idea. So that's what I've learned. I am avoiding things that are actually good for me.